We're back. Here's a little-known fact. Worldwide, human beings spend a quarter of their lives watching television. One of the most popular TV genres, the game show. And according to Guinness, the most extreme game show comes from Japan. What's your breaking point? Would you let a big, hungry rat try to gnaw its way through your stomach? Or how about being dangled over a pit filled with hungry, snapping gators? As sick and twisted as this might seem, these are just some of the painfully real tortures that contestants are asked to endure during the most dangerous and extreme game show to ever hit the airwaves. The show is called Zagaman in Japan. Rough English translation, endurance. Created in 1984 as a primetime series for the Fuji network, it was the #1 rated show when it aired. It is designed to test the very limits of human will and suffering. The contest takes place over a period of 6 weeks and spans 4 continents. The endurance rules are simple. Rule 1, take as much pain and humiliation as the producers can dish out, and you'll move on to the next round. Or you can follow rule number 2. Surrender at any time to pain, exhaustion, or sheer terror, and you're out for keeps. This competition started by having the 500 near-naked contestants lie on a giant sheet of ice and be hosed down with freezing water. Risking frostbite, they writhe in pain. As one by one, they give up until the field has been narrowed to 30. Now the fun really begins to win the endurance title. The tortures are divided into categories. There's eating tortures, where large portions of cow brains are served up. Contestants are asked to devour plates of ice cream while naked, buried neck deep in the snow. And if that doesn't turn your stomach, this will. Dining on raw turtle while immersed in a tank of frogs. By losing his lunch, he loses the competition. And then there's the spicy challenge. Contestants are served mounds of mouth-burning foods, which they cool off by consuming large quantities of water. They must endure the pain of a swollen bladder and resist going to the bathroom. That's when the bladder beating machine is hooked up to each contestant, and it literally beats the urine out of them. The weak ones who have to race to the bathroom do not have the will to endure. Now it's on to the physical tortures, where they are hauled through piles of branches covered with razor-sharp thorns, then pelted with blistering 90-mile-an-hour fastballs. Those that survive are then put through the animal tortures. Contestants are bound, smothered in birdseed, then assaulted by a flock of hungry chickens who feverishly peck at their exposed skin. Endure this feeding frenzy and you get to be swarmed by snakes. And dunked backwards into a shallow pond where they're gnawed on by hungry catfish. The field is narrowed down even more using 2 other types of water torture. First, contestants are strapped to a steamboat water wheel and forced to endure repeated dunkings at the risk of drowning. Those that advance are then subjected to an even more barbaric and deadly torture. Chained at the neck, nostrils wired open, they are asked to survive wave after wave of pounding surf. With contestants near their breaking point, organizers start to mess with their minds. They demonstrate with a dummy how the next torture will play out. The dummy is laid on a conveyor belt, a slab of raw meat is placed on its stomach, and then it's pulled beneath cages of wild animals. Holes in the floor allow the beast to attack its prey. Suddenly, no one is volunteering to go first. At the first sight of the paw, most contestants bolt in fear. Others are determined to stick it out until the big cat roars in hunger. They are eliminated only to discover it was all a hoax. 498 men have been beaten, burned, and dragged out of the contest. Ultimately, in each episode of the most dangerous game show, 2 contestants are left standing. In this competition, Junichi Kuono and Koetsu Okada are stripped to their shorts and placed in isolation chambers in the sub-freezing cold of Mount Fuji. They are not allowed to leave or eat or drink. Whoever endures these icy conditions the longest wins the competition. After 25 minutes of freezing, neither one shows signs of weakening. Organizers try to seduce them with a hot bath. Neither one takes the bait. The standoff continues. After 30 minutes at 20 degrees, they are now risking frostbite and hypothermia. The stakes are raised again. Off come the shoes. They dance around fighting to stay warm. That's when the host offers contestants a bowl of hot noodles. Finally, the temptation is unbearable for Koetsu Okada. He breaks and dives into the bowl of warm noodles, leaving Junichi the winner. The grand prize is a week's vacation in Hawaii. But for Junichi Kuono, his ability to survive the game show Guinness calls the world's most extreme is almost payment enough. In the samurai tradition, he has proven that which does not kill only makes him stronger. Don't you wonder if the losers receive a home version of the game and those lovely parting gifts? Stay with us.